Episode 5 starts with Dinah waking up in the hospital, hurt and angry, staring out the window. Then we see Frank at the hideout, organizing his weapons on a rack. Micro gets upset that Frank helped Dinah after the crash, and Frank jokes that Micro is nagging him like a worried friend. Frank then goes to fix Sarah's car headlight, just like he promised. Frank goes to Sarah's house and fixes her car's headlight. While working, he talks with her daughter. Micro's son shows up and acts rude, and Frank teases him back. Sarah then invites Frank to dinner on Sunday, while Micro watches everything through his cameras and feels sad. Dinah meets with Rafi and Sam to talk about the failed mission. While looking at pictures of her wrecked Mustang, she seriously says she loved that car because her dad gave it to her for her 21st birthday. And now, she cannot let it go. Dinah asks to come back to work, and Rafi says people are calling her brave after the crash. He asks her if she knows anything important, but Dinah keeps the truth about Frank to herself, since everyone thinks he is dead. Micro watches the old execution video when Frank returns. Micro says someone recorded it on purpose to reveal the truth. Frank realizes it was Gunnar, a religious man he once worked with. Micro thinks Gunnar might help them find the bigger enemies, like Rollins. Then the scene switches to Rollins giving a speech to new CIA recruits. Dinah meets with Karen to find out what she knows and asks her not to publish anything yet. Dinah secretly tells Karen that Wolf was a dirty agent. Then Dinah starts questioning Karen about her connection to Frank. Karen says Frank was a decent, honest man with a strong sense of honor. Dinah and Sam are working in the office to find the names linked to their case. Dinah tells Sam that Frank is alive and stole the guns. Sam gets angry and says he will not lie if anyone asks. Meanwhile, Rollins is secretly listening to their conversation through hidden microphones in Dinah's office. Frank meets Karen. She tells him that she talked to Dinah. Frank admits he saved Dinah and that he is working with Micro. Frank then shares a story about his son, who wanted to protect their family while Frank was away. Frank blames himself for his family's death and says he must eliminate the people responsible. Karen suggests exposing the bad guys through the news, but Frank believes eliminating them is the only way. There is a sad, emotional moment between Frank and Karen, like they almost want to kiss, but Frank walks away instead. Dinah and Sam are at an inquiry about the failed mission. Sam keeps Dinah's secret about Frank, and she smiles. They plan to track down Frank's old comrades. Meanwhile, Frank and Micro head out to find Gunnar. Frank goes into the woods to find Gunnar, but before he can knock on the door, Gunnar shoots him with an arrow. Frank hides behind a tree and talks to Gunnar, asking for information. Gunnar tells Frank about Colonel Schoonover loading drugs into a dead soldier's body, which made him want to expose the corruption. Suddenly, 8 soldiers appear, chasing Frank and Gunnar. They start fighting back using booby traps and gunfire. Micro helps by sending a drone to guide Frank. During the battle, both Frank and Gunnar are hit. After Frank finishes off the last soldier, he looks into the body cam and declares that he is coming for whoever is behind the attack. This ends the video Rollins is watching. Micro finds Frank, badly injured but alive,